Hello crocheters, in this beginner friendly crochet tutorial, I'm gonna be sharing with you how to crochet this ruffle hat. To crochet the ruffle hat, these are the materials we're going to be using. To start, we're going to be making a magic circle. Once you have your magic circle, go ahead and chain 2. Now we're going to be working 12 double crochet into the magic circle. Once you have those 12 stitches, close the magic circle. To move on to the next round, we're going to be slip stitching into that first double crochet and then chain 2. Into that very first stitch that we slip stitched in, work 2 double crochet there. Now into the second stitch, work another 2 double crochet. Onto the third stitch, place 2 double crochet into that. So this is the pattern we're repeating for this round. Into each stitch, work 2 double crochet, and I'll meet you near the end. Once you're at the end of round 2, you should have a total of 24 stitches. Moving on to our next round, into those first 2 double crochet, we're going to be working a slip stitch. Into the space following those 2 double crochets, so right here, slip stitch there as well. Now go ahead and chain 3. Just below the chain 3, so into that space where we slip stitched in, work 2 double crochet there. What we're gonna be doing next is skip over these 2 double crochet, and then into the space following, we're gonna be working 3 double crochet there. So let's do that again. Skip over the next 2 double crochet and into the space following, work 3 double crochet there. This is the pattern we're going to be repeating for this round. So skip over the next 2 double crochet and into the space following work 3 double crochet. Do this all around and I'll meet you near the end. Before we move on to the next round, you can go ahead and weave in your yarn tail. To transition to our next round, we're going to be slip stitching into those 2 double crochet. Into the space following those 2 double crochets, slip stitch there as well, and then chain 3. Into the space, we're going to be working 2 double crochet. Skipping over those 3 double crochet and into the space following, work 4 double crochet there. Into the next space, work 3 double crochet. After working those 3 double crochet, into the next space, we're going to be working 4 double crochet. So what we're doing is we're interchanging between 3 double crochet and then 4 double crochet. Keep repeating the pattern of 3 double crochet, then 4 double crochet all around, and I'll meet you near the end. On to our next round, go ahead and slip stitch into those 2 double crochet. Also into the space following, make a slip stitch there. Chain 3 and work your 2 double crochet into that space below. where we have those 4 double crochet, into the center of it we're going to be placing a 3 double crochet there. So there should be 2 double crochet on each side. Into the next 2 spaces we're going to be working 3 double crochet into them. Once you're at that 4 double crochet, we're going to be working into the center of it. So you should have 2 double crochet on each side. So what we're doing for this round is into those next 2 spaces work 3 double crochet, and once you're at the 4 double crochet work into the middle of it 3 double crochet. Repeat this and I'll meet you near the end. For round 6, we're starting just the same. Slip stitch into those 2 double crochet. Into the space, make your 3rd slip stitch. Now chain 3 and then work your 2 double crochet. Into the space following, work 3 double crochet there. For the next space, we're going to be working 4 double crochet. Into the next 2 spaces, work 3 double crochet. After you have worked into those 2 spaces, into the next space, we're going to be working 4 double crochet. What we're doing for this round is into those next 2 spaces, work 3 double crochet, and then into the following, make 4 double crochet. Go ahead and work a slip stitch into those 2 double crochet. Work your third slip stitch into the space. As we've been going, go ahead and chain 3 and then work 2 double crochet into that first space. Into our second space, we're gonna be working 3 double crochet there. Where we have that 4 double crochet into the center of it, we're gonna be working 3 double crochet. Into those next 3 spaces, work 3 double crochet there. Once you're at the 4 double crochet, work into the center of it 3 double crochet. So here's what we're going to be doing for this round. Into those next 3 spaces, work 3 double crochet there. And once you're at the 4 double crochet, into the center of it, work 3 double crochet. Into those first 2 double crochet, work your slip stitch. And into the first space, work a slip stitch there as well. Chain 3 like usual and then work 2 double crochet into that first space. Into the next 2 spaces, work 3 double crochet. After working those 3 double crochet into the next space, work 4 double crochet. Into the next 3 spaces, work 3 double crochet. After working into those 3 spaces, into the next space, work 4 double crochet. So the pattern for this round is into the next 3 spaces, work 3 double crochet, and then after that, into the next space, work 4 double crochet. Repeat this around and I'll meet you near the end. Make a slip stitch into those 2 double crochet as well as the space. Chain 3 and work your 2 double crochet into that first space. Into the next 2 spaces, work 3 double crochet. Into the middle of the 4 double crochet, work 3 double crochet there. For this round, into the next 4 spaces, work 3 double crochet, and into the center of the 4 double crochet, work 3 double crochet. So that's 3 double crochet into those 4 spaces and 3 double crochet into the chain 4. The pattern on the screen is what we're going to be repeating for the next 10 rounds. So slip stitch into the 2 double crochet as well as the sleeves, then chain 3 and work your 2 double crochet. All we're going to be doing for this round is work 3 double crochet into each space. So do this and I'll meet you back shortly. After you've completed making those 10 rounds, we're gonna be making a single crochet into the space following that chain 3. Then just place a single crochet into each double crochet all around. Once you're at the end of round 20, you should have 120 single crochet stitches. And now we're going to be moving on to the ruffle portion of the hat. Into that first stitch, slip stitch, then chain 3. Into the same stitch that we slip stitched in, work 2 double crochet. Into the next stitch and all the ones following, make 3 double crochet. Our first ruffle round of the hat is completed, and we're gonna move on to the next one by slip stitching into that first double crochet and then chain 3. Into that same stitch, work 3 double crochet there. Into the next stitch and every other following, work 4 double crochet into them. Now we're on our last round of the hat. Slip stitch and chain 2 into that first double crochet. And into each stitch starting from the one we slip stitched in, make 1 double crochet all around. To finish off, slip stitch into that first double crochet, then chain 1, cut your yarn and weave in your yarn tail, Here we have the final result for the crochet ruffle hat. I hope this tutorial was helpful and thank you for watching. If you found this crochet ruffle hat tutorial helpful, then feel free to check out my channel for more crochet tutorials.